and good morning part a second time just to make sure. I am at the Arctic Club, a hotel by Hilton Doubletree in Seattle, and this morning I'm going to look a little bit at an Airflow PR. I've got some coffee, a very nice mug. Honestly, this is one of the better hotel coffee setups I've seen in a while, so I'm pretty optimistic for how the coffee is going to come out. And that will have a substantial impact on the quality of the PR because it's 8:30 in the morning, and mornings are not traditionally my strong suit. I also have these ears because it's Halloween-ish, but to be fair, I'd also wear these ears even if it wasn't Halloween. But hopefully it means I can wear them with slightly less stares. Okay, what was I going to do? So we are doing Airflow PR supporting non-latin1 usernames with MySQL. Okay, so we're going to continue from a previous PR. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch into live mode. My wife is sleeping in the bed, so I'll be a little more quiet. I'm sorry, Carolyn. I love you too. I don't know. Cool. Where was I going? Okay, right. Yes. Incubator. Airflow. I think the previous work I did was on my desktop, so I'm going to do a git pull, and we'll probably see a new branch show up. While that's happening, I'm going to take my morning drugs of Spiro and estrogen and Truvada. Actually, it's early enough. I should probably only take one of those to start with. Okay. So we're gonna check out this one. Yep, this is the PR. Okay, cool. Let's look at what we did previously. Yeah, so it's a relatively small fix. What we did is we added a new arg called SQL Engine Encoding, and if it wasn't set, we just set it to UTF-8. That being said, okay, cool. When I tried running this, it didn't have any new tests, so just the previous existing tests. We saw some failures in CI, so let's go take a look at those CI failures. And let me bring up the YouTube. I can piece it. Sorry. So author is going to be Holden, and then I just have the YouTube chat here if anyone wants to comment in, and we can see it failed, which is sad, but I mean it's good. It's a work in progress PR, so that's somewhat expected. And if we go down here, we can see Travis CI failed to build, and we can hit details. And I'm also just going to check in. Ooh, God, on. Wait, okay. Why is this? No sound, please. Not what I wanted. Sorry, I wanted to check on Twitch, but then my sound was active because I plugged it into the television last night, so it's got some weird settings going on. Cool. So I got both the chats going, just in case anyone wants to. So what we can see here is that in Python 3.5, switching from latin1 encoding to UTF-8 encoding had no issues. That's good. The fact that we had issues with Python 2.7 is not overly surprising. So let's go ahead and jump into that, and we can go and try and find the issue. Okay, something about time zones? Oh, okay, yes, no, 2 Unicode parser factory. Okay, so that's weird. argument 1 must be string, not Unicode. Interesting. This is coming from argument 1 must be string, not Unicode. Okay, well, is that, I mean, if that's the issue, that could be relatively simple. Pretty sure that's a string though. Alright, let's open up this file and take a look at it though. See what's done elsewhere. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Oh, from future import Unicode literals is the source of my sadness. That's kind of weird. Let's, Do I have? So, type. Weird. I'm a little bit confused about what this does, because I've never used from future import Unicode literals before. So let's go ahead and look up what from future import Unicode literals does. Yeah. I mean, so it seems like we could get around this, and I could be wrong, by just adding a stir to it. So let's go take a look at this. Cause in Python 3, stir is just it's going to be not going to do anything. Stir, hey. Oh, let's double check. Stir UTF-8. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Since we have Unicode literals imported and the engine arguments must be strings, in Python 2 explicitly make UTF-8 a string. Okay, cool. So that's pretty solid. Now, the part which I didn't do last time, I depended on CI to test it. So we can test this a little bit. I really hope. Yeah, okay, cool. So we are going to test it a little bit, and in part that's because one of my last PRs to this project involves some testing. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to look up the testing instructions that I wrote down last time, and we're going to try and use those. I do love coffee. Oh wait, no, that's not the one. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is the PR, but I want to go look at one of my previous PRs to figure out how to test this locally with Docker Compose. Fudge, I don't actually know if I have Docker Compose installed on this machine. Well, while we're here, we should definitely do the style test. So let's do that part. Oh, yeah. I should probably rebase this on the latest master, actually, too. While that's running, I'm gonna go take a look over here. Yeah. So there's this guide, it's contributing.md, so we're gonna go look that up. Okay, cool. That's not great. So it doesn't like what I did with my bare exception in Airflow settings. .py line 185. Okay, cool. This would probably be then a conf.airflow config exception based on the other one. So we'll go ahead. Replace bare exception with for missing value. Okay, go ahead, run our style check again. I should do a git push. Flagate. Okay, go ahead, run that. The coffee is not as good as I thought it would be, which is a little disappointing, but it's not bad. It's pretty okay. This will take a hot minute. Oof. And probably can't hear it, but I can definitely hear it's the sound of the CPU throttling turning off. Cool. Just pass the style checks. That's awesome. So that's another thing we can do. While we're at it, still going to be a work in progress PR because it doesn't have any new explicit tests for this new functionality, but we can say that it passed style checks. So that's good. We're going to go ahead and add it. Yep. Cool. There we go. That's good. That's good. Okay. So then we're going to go back to contributing.md, which gives us instructions. Do I have Docker Compose installed on this machine? Hey, I do. That's cool. Let's run it. Ah, fudge. Let's go take a look at docker compose.yaml. Version 2.2. Fuck. Well, do I really need version 2.2? Let's go git log-p. Maybe there will be an explanation. No, it was just initially committed with 2.2. Let's I'll try it with 2.0. See if it works, because that's the version I have. And it looks like no. I definitely do need 2.2. Okay, well, try and update Docker Compose. In the meantime, the CI system will check it. I have a more recent version of Docker Compose on my other machine. Let's go take a look at the CI build. See if it got past where it got last time. Doesn't look like it. It hasn't failed, but it hasn't this hasn't gone past creating the doohickey. Fuck, what's the word for doohickey? God damn it. The doohickey thingamabob. The engine connection, which is where we failed last time. So we'll hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna check in and see if there's any comments or questions on Twitch. Doesn't look like it. It's okay. No comments or questions on YouTube. While this is going, I can do my standard intro. Who am I? Slide if I can find it. Give me a second to find what I wanted. Sorry. Cool. I'm gonna just find my intro / outro slides, and we'll just do them in the middle while we're waiting for this part to finish testing. Yay. Okay, cool. So, Holden M. Boo's super fun live streams. Carolyn has commandeered Boo for snuggle purposes, so we don't have Boo with us. As you can see, I am on hotel Wi-Fi, which means that it is, images are loading kind of slowly. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay, cool. So what did we or will we do today? In this case, we did a PR update. Yeah, PR update. Cool. Who am I? I'm Holden. My preferred pronouns are she or her, and I'm a developer advocate at Google, which means that I get paid to give conference talks, create blogs, and also, because I work in open source, I convince people that the most effective developer advocacy is the kind of work that I already enjoyed doing, which was writing open source code. So Google pays me money to work on open source, and it's pretty great. I like money. If you know a guy named Steve at the Google Seattle office, he might be my boss. If so, please tell Steve that I am clearly a great employee. Salary negotiations, I think, come up in December. Anyways, more seriously, I'm on the Apache Spark PMC. I spend a lot of time in the Spark world, but clearly, as today, I'm working on Airflow. I contribute to a lot of other projects in the big data, machine learning, data science space. And I've been at a bunch of other companies. They're all nice folks. I'm a co-author of 2 books that are unrelated to today's stuff, Learning Spark and High Performance Spark, but I think they're kind of neat. You can follow me on Twitter or SlideShare. If you're interested in live coding, I enjoy doing this stuff, and one of the ways that you can help me get better and have better content is to tell me what you would like to see. In addition to who I am professionally, I am trans, queer, Canadian, in America on an H-1B work visa, which expires in May 2020, which is a really exciting time and part of the leather community. And this isn't really directly related to Airflow or anything like that, but I think it's important to talk about who we are and where we're from if we want to try and build diverse communities. Boo is my stuffed animal. She also uses she, her pronouns. She's a good dog. Her books, Learning to Bark and High Performance Bark, are a little rarer and more difficult to find. They come in limited print runs. So if you have a copy, you're very lucky. So with that, I hope I've stalled enough time that we can go back and take a look. Oh, damn, and we did fail Python 2.7 backend MySQL Docker tests. Oh, let's take a look and figure out where we failed. Yeehaw. Ooh. Okay, cool. Looks like I just had the wrong... Okay. I'm gonna go back to whatever our Python file was, settings.py. It's cool. Where's the conf object coming from? Cool. Configure it's just .get. Very well. Okay. So that's good, I think. Can simplify this though with Airflow defaults. Let's go ahead and do that. Airflow defaults? No. Okay, where is Airflow defaults? Okay. Self.airflow defaults. Where? Airflow defaults comes from read string default config. Default airflow.cfg. So what we'll do, go back to settings up high, we can get rid of this. And then what we would do this is weird though, because it's here and over here they also have this try except block, so I'm not sure which method there is the right one. So SQL engine encoding. I think oh wait, we don't put quotes around it. Okay. Add UTF-8 to default Airflow CFG. Question: do I still need the try catch block? Try. Cool. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so it took 4 minutes and 20 seconds to fail. I don't really. Let's go take a look at this. Okay, I didn't. Let's go ahead. Reload this PR. And that should be good. Hasn't run yet. Can I stop this job from running? I'm not an administrator on this, but sometimes, because I'm an ASF member, I can, because we don't need to finish this, but whatever, it's fine. It's not going to take a lot of VM cycles. Man, this dress is not as comfortable as I hoped. Maybe it's just the problem. Okay. We're getting there, but it's not. It's gonna take 4 minutes to find out if this fix is legit or not. And I don't have any questions on Twitch or YouTube, so I don't really know how to stall for 4 more minutes. Go check in on some of my other PRs just really quickly while this is happening. I've got a Spark PR, which is... Why is someone calling me? Shit. All this might be a good stopping point. Okay. Literally not coming up on any of my phones, just in Hangouts, so that's weird. Not there. I don't know where that call came from. Although it would have been a very nicely timed call to take a quick break while we wait for this PR to start getting tested. But this might just be a good breaking point because it's been 30 minutes and we've updated the PR. I'm going to quickly ping someone on my Spark PR as well, probably. Just see if Ilion has any time, or sorry, Alon has any time. Your thoughts on the testing approach I took here, and if it matches your suggestions. Cool. Oh, wait, am I still in talking mode? Okay, no, I'm not. There's just a rather severe lag. Okay, so with that, it's been 30 minutes. We got the PR updated. It'll probably pass. If it doesn't, I'll come back to it later on this week. I've got some time scheduled on Halloween for a spooky adding tests thing. And in theory, at 1 p.m. today, Gris and I are going to continue setting up Spark on her new Mac. It's mostly just going to be installing Homebrew and some other stuff. But if you're interested in seeing how to get a new Mac set up for Spark development, join us at 1 p.m. So yeah, Halloween at 10 a.m. apparently is when I'm going to do that. I got a meeting invite from someone at the same time, though, so it might shift a little bit one way or the other. But I'll definitely be doing something Halloween morning, and you can see whatever the Halloween costume ends up being. So with that, thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go to the office and try and convince people to submit abstracts for Strata London, and hopefully I'll trick some people into joining me there. Have a lovely start of your week, and see you all around.